Hey everyone, Dan Longman here at Priority Lending. Hey, so today I want to talk to you about two important topics. Number one, homeowners insurance. So listen, if you are a property owner here in the state of Florida, especially South Florida, you have probably seen your insurance policy increase over the years, but especially within the last 12 months. I have a lot of folks that have been complaining about their insurance premiums going up. There's also an issue going on right now with a lot of insurance companies going under in the state of Florida. So that's not only, causes stress for the homeowner, but also for the agent, because that agent now has to scramble and put the homeowner with another carrier, which is sometimes problematic here in the state of Florida. But regardless, we've seen a lot of increases. There's numerous factors for this, but it's definitely gotten out of control. It's been like kind of the silent affordability crisis here in Florida too. Because if you think about it, even though rates have gone up with your mortgage, at least you know that that payment's going to remain fixed for the life of the loan. Insurance is something that renews every year, and you just don't know. That could go up and then causes a hardship for folks. So with that being said, recently the Florida Senate passed Senate Bill 2B, and this was just signed off on Governor DeSantis last week. And this is going to hopefully provide some insurance relief for policyholders down here. Now, there are quite a few things that were passed in this bill. I'm not going to go through every single one, but I just want to quickly highlight some of the things in this bill because I think it's important. So number one, they put out there a $2 billion relief in reinsurance through the RAP program, which is the Reinsurance to Assist policy. This is basically going to provide some relief on the premiums for policyholders over the next 2 years. There was also $150 million set aside for the My Safe Florida Home program. This is going to basically issue grants, and people will use this to improve their home, to make it more hurricane proof. So whether it's roof, windows, doors, etc. It's also going to prohibit insurance companies for denying a claim solely on the roof, especially if that roof is 15 years or less in age. So they can't deny you for the roof if it's going to be less than 15 years. It's also going to require the insurance companies to give you a reasonable explanation as to why they are denying you. The other thing too, it's also going to hopefully limit the amount of frivolous claims, because listen, I know a lot of people get upset with the insurance companies down here, and rightfully so, when it comes to claims and denying. But there's the flip side of that too, where there's a lot of homeowners that have, exercised in some shady practices and filed frivolous claims on different items in their house, especially the roof. And there's also, adjusters and everything that, prey on these homeowners too, to convince them to file the claim, even though it might not be, storm or weather related and just wear and tear. So that has caused to the increase in premiums as well, these frivolous claims. So these different items that I mentioned and many more hopefully will provide some well-needed relief for policyholders here in the state of Florida. So we're excited about that because this definitely needed to be done. Number two has to do with condos. So this was Senate Bill 4B that was passed as well last week and signed off on by the governor, that this is going to basically provide some restrictions, some tougher restrictions for condos when it comes to their inspections. So they're basically going to have to do an inspection after 25 years of the building being established. They're going to have to do a phase one inspection, and then they will have to do inspections every 10 years after that. The big thing here with this bill that I think it's going to do is that any condo that the inspection, deems that they have issues with, structural issues or what have you, the condo can no longer waive their reserves to fix those structural issues in the building. Because, like right now, a condo board can get together and decide, unanimously that they want to waive their reserves. Well, if they're deemed to have any, structural deficiencies, they no longer can do that. They're going to have reserves to repair those issues in the building. I mean, this just makes sense, right? If you're living in a building and, comes into question the structural integrity of that building, you want to make sure that gets repaired. So this is going to be good. There's going to be transparency regarding the inspections too. A couple other things in this bill that I won't cover, but overall, this is great news for condos, great news for homeowners insurance policyholders. So hoping these two things will be good news for the Florida market, especially the South Florida market. So, and the timing of this all too, I mean, listen, 2 days ago was the start of hurricane season, June 1st, and here we are, and we're, being threatened by a tropical storm. So we definitely could use this sort of relief when it comes to the insurance, and obviously we want to make sure our condos are safe. So if you have any questions regarding these matters, feel free to reach out. Either myself or my team member would be happy to help. Other than that, I wish you guys all a safe and dry weekend. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.